So what I'm going to show you is how to do a basic crunch. I actually call it an isometric crunch because what you're doing is, you've probably seen people in the gym sort of doing really fast crunches, flinging themselves on and off the mat really fast, doing 100 crunches, banging them out, and it looks really impressive, but to be honest with you, they're not really activating and utilizing and strengthening and toning their abs as much as they could be with smaller movements. So that's why this basic crunch, isometric crunch, is much more effective. It's small movements. It doesn't look like much, but it's very effective. So I'm going to show you how to do it. You can do it with a small ball. You don't have to buy a special ball. You can just go to any dollar store and get yourself a little kid's ball for $3. Just small enough and a little bit of squish to it, so not totally blown up, that you're going to be able to stick it between your knees and squeeze it a little. And the nice added benefit for the women out there is that this will also work and tone your inner thighs as well. So nothing wrong with that. So what you're going to do is, we're going to go step by step. You're going to place your feet on the floor rather than on the mat. I'd like to have them flat on the floor, which is better. The ball is between your knees. Again, you can do this without any ball at all if you don't have it, but today we're going to use it because we do have it. We're going to place it here between our thighs, a little bit of a squeeze in there. We're going to start off by lying down on the mat. Now make sure that your chin is tucked in. What a lot of people do is they start in this position, which is not very healthy for the neck. So let's make sure that our chin is a little bit tucked in, our shoulders are relaxed, they aren't up around our ears, and we're going to place our hands behind our head. And they're placed at the crown of our head, not behind our neck. Now what you're going to do is, you're going to right away just pull in your belly button and pull it right back to your spine. So think of, if you want to have a mental picture, think of doing a little suction movement or a little vacuuming in movement of pulling in the abdominal area in, back, away from the waistband of your pants and back to your spine area. So that's done. You're still able to breathe. It's just a little muscle contraction, and you're going to just gently peel the back of the shoulders off the mat. So you can see I didn't do a really fast movement. I just did a little movement, just enough so the back of my shoulders are clearing the mat. I've brought my hands gently at the crown of my head. I'm not pulling on my head too much, so you can see my elbows are out to the sides. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to keep those abs in tight, and I'm just going to do a little lift and back. The whole time, I'm squeezing the ball, and I'm lifting up, and I'm not pulling my head. I'm not doing a fast, jerky, snappy movement, and I'm pulling in those abs. And trust me, I'm working. It's hard. So it's a small movement, but it's very effective. You can actually feel, if you're actually pulling in your abs, each movement you come up, and not moving too quickly, because you don't want to bring those hip flexors into the movement, you can really feel all the strengthening motion going on in that area. And rather than, you don't need to bang out 100 of these, probably about 25 to 30 is perfect for this exercise.